Hi, it's Jonathan from Some Talented People, and this is episode 4, our final episode. And what we want to do with this is give you 3, maybe 4 steps, things you can physically actually do right now without equipment, without any further research, that if you do these things, you will change the way you feel in the moment. I'm looking forward to this. I've got a couple of things, but I've got to hold them back because I'm doing a whole series of these talks about mental wellness and mental health. Over to hi. Yeah, so looking at things that you can use, that you can do without cost, without time, that will change the way you experience your life. So listen, over coming videos, I'll be revealing all sorts of injuries and damage and tablets and all sorts of things that have happened to me. And when things happen to you, if it's one massive thing, you can go through the rest of your life thinking that thing is terrible. I'm lucky because I've had 3 or 4 massive things happen. And by the end of the second one, you're going, ooh, I'm starting to see a pattern here. And so the thing I can give you watching this video right now is the quickest thing I know to change the way you feel. And it's simply this. I'm sat back in a sort of swingy office chair. The back of the chair makes my back arched. So if you're sitting like this, if you're sitting over a computer like this, best way to get a quick response, sit up. Literally, you sit up in your chair, and what happens is your body sends a whole load of signals to your brain saying, I'm awake. And if you do that, and then you go back to your thing, and notice, they go, sit up. Breathe deeply into the bottom of your lungs and make your stomach stick out. Who wants to go?
Breathing definitely brings you to present moment. I have a very simple things that I do every morning, and it is a rule that I start my every single morning with a moment of silence, and that means that my house is silent, and I let go all the thoughts, I let go all the feelings, and I just listen to silence. Doing nothing else, just silence. But it's not the easiest thing to do, in a sense that when you start doing it in the beginnings, and thoughts and emotions try to kick in, and something tries to kick you out of your silence, and that is disturbing. But if you try to prolong it from, let's say, from 5 seconds first to 10 seconds, and then maybe a minute, if you just prolong it a little bit, then you can do it later on like I do. So you can keep it for a half an hour and enjoy it. And it's very relaxing. I think the second tip that is not costing anything or is costing relatively little if you live in a city is to find a silent spot in nature. You probably have to drive a little bit outside of the city center for this one. But if you live in a countryside, I live a little bit outside of city, and I have about 5-minute walk to a nearby forest. I go there every weekend. I go there very often in the end of the day, even when it's dark. And it's quite often dark here in Estonia, as it's in a Nordic region. And then I listen to silence in a forest, and I walk around slowly, being fully present, noticing what is going on. And it definitely brings you to the moment. It relaxes your body. You get a nice breathing of fresh air, and you come back to the house and you feel refreshed. And the third thing that really I think matters is just keeping good night's sleep. I think people undervalue the importance of sleep.
I think a lot of times I have a little dog, and sometimes when I'm feeling stressed, I will pick him up and I'll give him a big hug, or he'll come over and he'll say, Mom, are you okay? So it's kind of like having a pet. I was reading some information where it releases different endorphins for you that actually create a sense of happiness. So also my own personal story, I actually lost my uncle due to COVID-19 in April of last year.
Oh.
And it was really to the point where it shook our family a lot, to where there's still family members who are just like, wow, I can't believe it's gone, because it was just all of a sudden. So in a way for me to really process the grief of what happened, just so I can feel each emotion and process and make sure that I go through the grief cycle, I tapped into a hidden talent that actually happened to be a talent that he possessed. He was an artist. He taught art. And I've never picked up a paintbrush, but my husband had bought me a beautiful, he made a little bench for me. And so I draw a little. And so I found out that that hidden talent came out, and drawing and painting, different photos or different pictures on that bench really helped me to process and release the stress that I was having over my uncle's death. So that was something that I can suggest, that if you have a talent, tap into it. If it's a hidden talent, let it emerge, because it will actually help you to push through some of the feelings and emotions that you have to keep you calm. And another thing for me is cooking. Cooking is very therapeutic.
Oh, cooking! I thought you said cookie.
No, but this is another thing, that I find that's therapeutic for me to wear.
What's your signature dish?
Favorite dish?
Yeah.
I probably have to say chicken spaghetti.
Ooh.
So.
Oh, so many questions. I'll have to wait for another. He'll have to wait for another show. Oh, nice.
Right. So those are some of the things that I do, but it's just one of those things where you have to find your happy place. And if that requires you to look at a picture that you feel like if you notice my background, I have a background that has water. Water keeps me calm. So if you have a picture, a background, especially working from home and you're on Zoom meetings a lot, I try to find a very tranquil, background. So if I'm on calls, I can always take a look in the back, and it's like, okay, I'm calm.
Yeah, I definitely can hold with you on a therapeutic aspect of painting or drawing or doing any kind of art. As a kid, I went to art school, and so my basic education is architect. I've been painting and drawing a lot, and once you really go into the process, and it's just flow, and being in the flow of creation is really beautiful work, really calming, really giving you a boost.
Great advice. Right, we're running out of time, so I hope you guys go and trickle in, but most of all, you guys watching, hope you got something from this, and I hope you can take something away and use it today. Don't even wait till tomorrow. Take that breath today. Cook that meal tonight. Whatever you do it now. All right, thanks a lot for your time, everyone. Toodaloo.
Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks for having me.
So it's not going to change the entire world, but hopefully those tips made you think, okay, that's not too bad. I could give that a go. Because if you give it a go and you experience a different feeling, that's all I want for you. That's all I want. All right. Thanks very much. I hope you've enjoyed these perspectives. There'll be many, many more coming. In fact, I'm running discussions with the founder of the Mental Wellness Society. So look forward to that. And I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Have a nice week. See you later.